What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We are on week 37 pregnancy update. I cannot believe that there is like literally only possibly 3 videos left of this pregnancy update, and this little nugget, this cute little peanut is going to be here, and I cannot believe it. Like, I'm literally going to pee my pants. I am just so excited. I'm so overwhelmed. I have not necessarily overwhelmed, but just I have a lot of emotions. I have a lot of emotions, probably some hormones, but I can't believe how fast this has come, and it's just insane to me. It's absolutely insane, but I'm ready for it. I'm so ready, and if you guys want to know how week 37 went, then you go ahead and just keep on watching. So, week 37 for pregnancy update. Now, I'm going to the doctors every single week, so I just kind of wanted to update you guys on kind of how each appointment goes towards the end of pregnancy and kind of what to expect and kind of what you're going to be talking to your OB about or your midwife or your doctor or whoever. And every doctor is different, every OB, every midwife, every hospital is different. So just from my own experience, that maybe when you're going into your 37th week appointment, you can know what to expect as well, or what to start talking to your doctor about if they have not brought it up. Week 37, my pregnancy update, I had my appointment, of course, because right now they are weekly and will continue to be weekly as we finish out this process. This week the doctor's appointment was good, blood pressure's good, everything's perfect. Test for I can't remember what it's called, but where they have to swipe with like a Q-tip from the vag to the pootie hole. Yeah, that sounds immature, but you know what I'm saying, where they have to swipe from there. It came back negative, so everything was good with that. But for this week, so kind of what we talked about during that appointment, and keep in mind, I'm kind of that person when I'm in the moment, I'm just trusting what they say, and I kind of like say, yes, that sounds great to like everything, and then when I come back and like sit down and analyze what was talked about, sometimes I change my mind. So while I was there, this appointment, they didn't check my cervix or anything like that. Said during that appointment that they wouldn't check it until literally the 39th week. And the 39th week, the plan so far is to do like a mini membrane sweep just to kind of get things going a little bit. And then the official like go hard membrane sweep to really make shit happen is May 1st. So that's the plan as of right now, which I'm totally like solid with that. Like, I'm good. That's completely fine. But I am probably this week, I'll have my 38th week appointment. I just, for my own like well-being and knowing, I want her to check my cervix to see if I've moved along any, or that if anything's thinning or anything like that, just to see how the process is going for me personally. But it is my body, and they're gonna do what I want, okay? Probably will have her check it this week, because when they checked it 36 weeks, I was 1 centimeter dilated. So I'm just kind of curious to know if I am any more than that. She's obviously said she wasn't going to check it if I'm not having any type of cramping. Now, the cramping has kind of picked up a little bit this week. Not really, not a whole lot, to be honest. And during this appointment, we also talked about induction. Now, I have no issue with induction. If it's meant to happen, that's how it's going to happen, and I don't have a choice. Would I prefer to not be induced? Yes. I would definitely prefer not to be induced. Now, when I was at that appointment, she said, I'm going to schedule your induction for May 2nd. Now, May 2nd is literally the day I turned 40 weeks. And while I was there, I was like, yep, like, sounds good, you know? And I come back and I think about it, I'm like, that doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound good to me, because I want to see, that's literally, I'm having the membrane sweep the May 1st, so that literally gives me 24 hours to see if my body does anything naturally. And I want to give my body more than 24 hours to to see if I can induce labor myself, because there are so many ways to try to induce labor. So when I go in this week, I am definitely going to ask her to push that possibly to like May 4th or May 5th, a little bit later into week 40 of pregnancy, if the membrane sweep doesn't work. I have strong faith and I believe that the membrane sweep will do something so that I don't have to be induced, but worst case scenario, if I do, it's not the end of the world. I would just rather try to do things on my end before being induced. Unless there are medical reasons that I have to be induced, then I completely 100% understand. Make sure that you do what you want. Don't let them control exactly like what they necessarily want to happen, because they just want to like get in, get out kind of thing. But the inducing process is really long and I would prefer not to do it. So I'm gonna try what I can before being induced, if that makes sense. I just want to know in my head that I tried everything. Now I thought I'd go over like the things that I am doing like personally to try to like induce labor naturally, or to like get my body ready for like the membrane sweep and like things like that, to, you know, possibly make this all happen naturally without having to be induced. Right now I just started drinking the red raspberry leaf tea at night. I haven't drank it just because like I want something like sweet. Like guys, like I take a bath every single night of pregnant. Like since I've been pregnant, I've literally probably taken a bath like every single night. So it's kind of like my ritual. It's just where like I'm relaxed. My nurse midwife suggested even taking them because of the pains like I've been having of just like things stretching and growing. She's like, take a warm bath, like it definitely helps. But I started drinking that tea and I kind of put my own fruit in it to sweeten it up a little bit, but there's a lot of benefits to that tea. I was kind of reading about it, and it can help with like how long your labor is. It can possibly make it shorter. It can definitely start, it's supposed to help start like the contractions and things like that, which can obviously take time, and I would check with your OB before drinking it, but I am like 2.5 weeks out from my due date, so I know that it is safe for me to be drinking that. So, but I would check with your OB. But I've been eating a lot of freaking pineapple, a lot of pineapple, and as you guys know, I have been taking the evening primrose oil as well, one by mouth and one vaginally every single day, the vaginally at night and by mouth in the morning. And I just ordered a, well, it should be here today actually, like a medicine ball, not a medicine ball, those things are hard and round, an exercise ball, the ones that I can sit on and bounce on to try to get her to like head down the track. Also, another thing that helps is sex as well. So I know that during like, especially towards the end of your pregnancy, you're definitely like not feeling it at all. Like you might be feeling it, but you just aren't feeling the best. Like physically, like looking at yourself, I get it, 100% get it. But what the boys have can help soften your cervix as well. Because after, you can't have sex for like 4 to 6 weeks. So get it in while you can, you know? You hear me? You feel me? Get it in while you can. So those are the things that I'm definitely partaking in to try to get my body to naturally go into labor, which I know can take weeks, and which I know can possibly not work as well. It's all in God's hands. It's not in my hands. So I'm just gonna do the things that I could possibly do to try to get it going, which leads to how week 37 went. For the first half, I was having those pains like constantly, and I'm like, man, like it really sucks like not being able to work out, because like the gym is like my place. The gym is like where I just feel it's my me time, where I'm able to let out stress, where the endorphins get high, and just everything like that. Like the gym is the place that took my anxiety away. The place where like if I don't go for several days, like worries and anxiety can come back for me, and the gym is that place that takes it away from me. So it's really hard like not to go. I love being there, and today actually I did go and I did do like a little booty workout, but nothing with heavy weights. Everything was body weight and with a band. And I stopped doing an exercise if it was not like comfortable in all the areas down there. But everything felt fine, so I kept going, and it felt so nice to break a sweat finally. This week also, after like half of it went through, all of a sudden all these pains are gone. I'm like, what in the HE double hockey sticks? Like, why is everything gone? Like, why is this not, like, what is going on? I need to have these pains. I need to know that something is happening. But also at the same time, I'm very thankful to not have them. The last thing that I noticed is that I kind of am getting like that, they say you get like a tan line, brown line, like on your stomach, like that runs like straight down the middle. And it's very, very faint. It's not something that's like super there, but I am like seeing it and I'm like, oh, that's so weird. I have like a little line down the middle, which is, it's fine. Not a big deal at all. Alrighty. So on the Bump app for week 37, the little baby that you will be having is romaine lettuce at week 37. Makes absolutely no sense at all. Like, no sense. Little nugget is practicing some cool new skills. Inhaling, exhaling, sucking, gripping, and blinking. Baby's getting the first sticky poop ready for his or her first diapers. It says baby is likely measuring around 18.9 to 20.9 inches and weighs about 6.2 to 9.2. So that's like a huge range, but I guess around this time everybody's baby is different. Now mine was 6 pounds approximately at 36 weeks, so I'm like, I'm guessing that she's gonna be around like high 7s to like 8 pounds, because I was 8 pounds when I was born, like 8, 12, or I don't even know. 8 something, and my husband was also 8 something as well. So I feel like we're probably gonna have a big baby, but I could be wrong. He's continuing to gain about a half an ounce each day, so that's kind of scary. It says around week 37, many moms find themselves to be like pretty much nesting, organizing, and doing that whole shebang. So for the baby's body at 37 weeks, and it says baby's been moving his or her hands for a while now, but now has more coordination to grab smaller objects. And it says the amniotic fluid in your uterus begins to lessen, and baby's hearing is fine-tuning too. So don't be surprised when baby reacts to the sound of your voice in the outside world by turning his or her head. Your body at week 37 says you might be experiencing some like pelvic pain as baby's head is starting to descend deeper into your pelvic area, and you're feeling a lot more just like added pressure. When it says it's the final stretch of pregnancy, you could at any point lose your mucus plug, and that is the jello-y blob sealing your cervix to protect baby from the outside germs. It says that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going into labor. It could definitely like happen within the next 24 to 48 hours, or they say that it could still be like a week or two. And it says right now, swollen feet and ankles may not be cute, but the edema is nature's way of softening and expanding the body to carry baby. So I have noticed that like I've had to take off like my wedding ring sometimes because I'm not eating like, okay, I'm not eating that good, but I'm not eating like super bad foods. Like I try to keep it pretty balanced, but my fingers are definitely like starting to swell, and I know by my wedding ring. So I've had to take it off a few times because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm scared I'm not gonna be able to get this off. But then I put it back on and like my finger's fine. So it kind of just depends. And it says that you also can continue to be getting heartburn around this time. And it says that if you are spotting at this time, be sure to call your doctor or like any heavy bleeding, because I mean, this could all happen at any time for any of us who are around this time. Like once you get to 36 weeks, I feel like your baby could come at any time, literally any time. And it says that the increased pressure on your abdomen may result in you peeing a lot more, like for sure. So now it is time to measure this belly. So really strange, but last week I was 43 inches and now I'm 42 and a half inches. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just pregnant and just living life over here. As you know, we have reached the end of this video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you guys are enjoying your pregnancy, or even if you're just following along and you're not pregnant, I appreciate you all so stinking much, and I would not be doing this if it was not for you guys. I have seriously enjoyed like documenting like my entire pregnancy. It's gonna be like so amazing to look back on when I'm pregnant again with my second child, or it's just cool that like she will even be able to look at this one day and like kind of see like how my pregnancy was with her and stuff like that. So that's really cool to me, for her to be able to see this and for me to be able to look back on it as well. So anyways guys, the next video is the long awaited nursery tour. I'm finally like finished in here. There are things that I'm gonna add like eventually down the road, but it's finished enough to where I am pleased with it. I'm happy with it. I love it. I'm just really excited to show you guys. And with the nursery tour, I am going to announce her name. So by Thursday, you guys will know this little girl's name, and I'm just really excited to share it with you. I love it. It's a name that I've loved from the beginning, and I just know that it's the right name for her. Follow all my social media, which is down in the description box below, and also you better subscribe so that you are notified when I upload a video. But to be notified, you have to hit that little ding, little bell as well, so that you may get it in your email, or you'll just be like notified like, hey, Jasmyn Johnson just uploaded her nursery tour. I better go see, because it's going to be bomb. Anyways guys, I love you all so much, and I appreciate you more than you will ever stinking know. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. I love you, I love you, I love you. I will say 1,000,000,001 times. And I just, once again, my hearts go out to everybody who is pregnant. Even if you're watching this 3 years later, my heart still goes out to you, and I just wish you the best of luck in your journey of pregnancy, and also when it comes to the labor and delivery time and just becoming a new mama, or it might be your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th child, who knows? But my heart still goes out to you, and all my prayers are with you. Anyways guys, I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.